Okay, Rabotai, we are learning, of course, lifelong lessons over here that you should apply it and use it. And that is ORCHOT Sadikim, the ways of Sadikim. Now, we have to understand, what is he bringing down over here? He says, גם אם תלך בענווה ותעמוד להתפלל באריכות ותלמד בקביעות יפתחה היצר לכל יום מלאכה אתה הרואים אותך בני האדם. This is a very important point when he says, sometimes a person is going to be humble, but really he's going to have arrogance. How do you have that? He says, look, he's going to be humble, and he's going to take his time praying long. Now he's prays very long. And in his mind, what's going on in his mind? Oh, I feel so, meaning to say he feels better than everybody else. Look at me, I'm the greatest prayer in the whole minyan because I'm praying the longest. You understand how the Yetzirah is going to play with you? Now, I'm not saying don't pray long, don't pray short. That's not my point over here. That's not my point over here. That's not my point. But one point that he's bringing down, which is the ORCHOT Sadikim says, Im telech ba'anava, if you're going to be humble, v'ta'amod etpalel ba'arichut, you're going to pray long, v'tilmad b'kiviyut, you're going to be learning. Yefatcha hayetzer, Yetzirah might what? Litgaot. He might make you have gaiva. Yomar lacha, ata haroim otcha bnei adam. Now people are looking at you. Look at you. Look, you're amazing. You're amazing. You're fantastic. V'chabduchu ba'avur dechecha tovim. And now you're going to get more honor because of that. You hear how the Yetzirah plays? Now, again, we're not saying pray long, do your thing, but don't let the Yetzirah get you after you prayed long or prayed short, whatever you're doing. And let him the Yetzirah say, oh wow, look, everybody's looking at me. I'm the greatest prayer over here. I'm the guy in the minyan that. Understand, Jack?
Meanwhile, everyone's looking at him. Yalla, come on.
Meanwhile, exactly. Meanwhile, everybody's like, come on, let's go. ויש רבע גדול בזה, מתוך שאתה חשוב בעיניהם, יקבלו משאב דרך. No, now sometimes the Yetzirah is going to get the guy and say, listen, pray long so you'll be showing the people who you really are, and because you're praying long and you're showing the people who you are, they'll listen to you more when you shamble them. Now you're the guy who always prays the longest, and now you go to the guy, listen, you came late to minyan today. You go to the other person, now they know you're the long prayer guy, Oh, by the way, you came late today, and he's doing it because he knows when he does. Understand the whole cheshbon of the Yetzirah? This is what he's telling you how the Yetzirah could play you. Yeah, I'm saying, we're not saying not to pray long. Pray your prayer, do your thing. But after you finish praying, what are you thinking? Look at me. Look, I finished it by Aleinu L'Shabeach. Nah, you can't think like that. And how the guy's gaivadik, his guy is busting up his nose, Now he goes like this. He goes, and he says, Kol ze hevel. All this is a joke. When you do good, just for Hashem Yitbarach. That's what he writes. If you really L'Shem Shamayim, doing your thing, but really L'Shem Shamayim. So he says, Divrei Toracha yitqablu b'nei ha'olam. Your rebuke will get heard. Gam im lo tachshov kach. Even if you don't think that, now, he says something fantastic and I must explain. He's saying, what's the reason why the Yetzirah will play games with you and say, let me pray longer, let me do this, let me do that. Because what? Because after I'll have so much power in me that people will see me, when I talk to them, they'll accept my rebuke because they know I'm tzaddik. He says, this is all the Yetzirah because it's not your shambling that's going to change them. It's Hakadosh Baruch Hu, which of course you have to do the shamble. But he writes over here, he says Hashem's in charge. When you do good, Hashem's in control that they're going to feel your rebuke so powerfully that automatically they're going to listen, not because of you per se, because Hashem sent that siyata d'shmaya at that moment. Now to explain this, let me be very clear with a story that happened. I'm an eyewitness to the story. There was a fellow, he was a DJ, a DJ in a big club, and he was getting on the religious side. Baruch Hashem, he was getting more and more, and his boys were going to Israel to learn. They were in the 20, 25, 26. They were going to Israel it's crazy because it was like a group of DJs together. They all got religious and they're all going to Israel to learn Torah. This one particular DJ, he said he's going to do more work by him staying behind and more work in the sense where he'll grow more because he'll try to grab that guy to big tshuva. There was one person over there, few people, they were trying to convince him for 3 months straight. Again, I'm an eyewitness to the story, I know it firsthand. 3 months, 4 months straight, they're trying to convince him, a whole group of people, all the DJs, come on. Nobody was convincing him. The day of the flight, when everybody was leaving, the night before, within 24 hours, there was a very, very sincere individual. And he came over to this DJ and told him one line. The reason why you should go to Israel to learn Torah for the year. One line. And again, I was there. I saw everything happening. And the guy, this DJ said, you have to say no more. He booked a ticket. He went. Now, he's a rabbi in Israel. He's a rabbi in Israel. He's learning for 7 years now. In one of the kolelim. He got his semicha. He got everything. He's full-fledged. How'd that all happen? Because this person who was talking had siyata dishmaya from Hashem that his rebuke should be heard. Now you have to do your part. If you see somebody, you see something, say something, you know what I'm saying? If you're on the ability of capable of rebuking, you did your part. Now there's a special siyata dishmaya that's in that rebuke after you did your part. So the ORCHOT Sadikim is teaching us that you think the Yetzirah is going to play you. And the Yetzirah is going to play you so hard and say, you know what you should do? Pray the Amidah longer so everybody in the shul should see you're a tzaddik. So now after you pray the Amidah, you could shamble this person, that person, see what they're doing. You could do it, you could tell them because they're going to listen to you more because they see you're a prestigious man praying the Amidah. This is what he's telling you, but meanwhile he's saying that's not true. Because if you're L'Shem Shamayim and you believe that everything is from Hashem, now you have to do your part. And you tell the individual in a polite manner, in a respectful manner, with your full power, Hashem will do his part and send the siyata d'shmaya that this person should listen. Was that clear? Mike, was that clear? We're not done. Was that clear? Now, מהן לגמרי, כגון שתחסי מעשיך הטובים, או לא תיפוך ממה שהיה כבר בלבך, תתפלל קצר. Now he says the Yetzirah will get you the other way. Now you're not going to have ga'ava. So what should you do? Pray the Amidah short. Pray the Amidah short, because if you pray the Amidah long, then you're going to have ga'ava. The Yetzirah keeps on playing with your brain. Just relax, pray the Amidah. He writes it. Go look it up. Chad ga'ava, exactly what I'm telling you. The Yetzirah is going to play you the opposite. Now pray short so you don't have ga'ava. We're not telling you to do that. We're telling you, right? Now he's telling you, some people, he's going to say now, oh, don't learn in public, because when you learn, it might get to your head, oh look, I'm learning the best. No, we're not telling you to do that. You know, another guy learns no yeshiva, no this, I'm learning in my basement now, so I don't want to show people that I'm so great, ga'ava, I'm learning so much. No. ולא יתראה שום מידה טובה, אך להראות העצות במעשה עבודה, כדי שלא יצא לך שום תפסיד לשכרך, ולא תצא הטוב, לא תזהב מן הרע. He says now the Yetzirah plays with you a million times. Oh, I don't want to make no praise, I don't want to get this, I don't want to get that. So therefore you're always doing everything secretly and this and that. No, we're not telling you to do that. We're telling you when you do things, don't have ga'ava about it. ולא תודיע חכמתך לאיש זולתך, ולא תראה סימן יראי שמיים ולא אות. Right? So this is what he's telling you. כל זה מניע יצר, ללכות בני אדם ברשתו. והעושה עניין זה לשם מצווה, מפסיד 1,000, יותר משכרו. ודומה לבני האש קטנה לאש גדולה. אך הישר הוא, what is the right thing to do? Palil b'kavanah b'richut. Pray with kavanah, do your thing. V'yitzaveh ala tov v'yazim ma'ara. Do good and be careful from bad. V'yaseh kol hatavot b'gilui v'seter. Do all good, do all things that's good, whether people see you, whether people don't see you. Doesn't matter. We might have God, do what's good. Do what's right. What's right, that's what you have to do. Okay. He says, now you're going to do things and people are going to praise you. It's not going to hurt you. He's guaranteeing you. It's not going to hurt you. Oh, it might get to your head, it might this, it might that. It's not going to hurt you. You did your part. This is what Hashem wants. This is what I'm doing. Finished. When you're doing good, he says a person has to know he'll be rewarded from Hashem. You know, I'm not doing A, B, and C for their praise. I'm doing it for Hashem. Oh, they're praising me? Okay, they're praising me. I'm doing good. Let's say I'm teaching torah, or I'm giving charity. I know deep down why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to help. I am going to get praise from other people. Okay, good. It's not that, oh, I'm doing it for their praise. I'm doing it for Hashem. I'm also getting praise. Okay.
The plaques on the wall.
Yeah, you ask me the plaque on the wall. It's a good question. And the answer is, it depends, right? Hashem knows the kavanah. A person puts his plaque on the wall, he will get rewarded for that. He gave tzedakah. It helped it out. Now you have to understand, is it going to be less because he got honored because of that? If he's going to get honor, so it will be less. That's what the Havetz Haim, there was a story with the Havetz Haim, and Havetz Haim quoted once how there is a sefer that brings down one of the Rishonim that says one of the things that takes away from Gan Eden is honor. We're not gonna hide anything over here. We'll be straight up.
Even those people who say, I want my plaque, this is the first one.
Yeah, I hear what he's saying. Now, sometimes a person will put
my
that.
plaque the first one is my father. The whole family's plaque the first one.
So now again, sometimes you will understand the plaque on the wall. The plaque sometimes it'll give him chizuk to give more in other places also. You understand? So if it's for honor, it's for this, for that. If he's blind for honor, so he'll get rewarded. But since he did it for honor, it's going to get less.
It's a double-edged sword, you're saying. It's good and bad.
It's good and bad. Meaning to say, he will get rewarded. There's no question about it. There's no question. He gave charity. There's no question about it. He's going to get rewarded. Now, will it get less because he had his name on that? So he's doing it for the honor. Then a little bit is. I don't know about a little bit, a lot of it, but it's going to be taken away. Now, sometimes I spoke to. Now, I don't want to discourage that because a lot of times that gives a person motivation to donate. You understand what I'm trying to say? And it's a motivation. So, look, he's the type of guy where if he doesn't have a plaque, he won't donate anything. So he doesn't get any reward. He doesn't get giving charity, and he doesn't get honor because he hears. Let's say he'll hear this. Oh, it's going to take away from my reward. I'm not going to give anything. That's wrong because at least you get some reward. You understand what I'm trying to say? Some people will not give if they don't have their plaque on the wall. So now, oh wait, I want a motivation to give. Where's my plaque? Oh, I get a plaque. I'll donate. Great. So now he hears this. Oh, it's going to take away reward because he got the honor. Okay, so let him take a reward away the honor. At least he gave charity. You understand what I'm trying to say? You're still going to get rewarded for that. And now sometimes a person might have his kavanah where I'm not doing it to show off. I'm doing it because I know if I put my name there, my friends will donate as well. You understand? I know my friends here. If I'm gonna start it up. Oh, Rabbi, what are we selling? Let's start selling that. I'll be the first one. Put my name there. Everybody else will follow. You understand? That's also. Or, for example, an elderly man told me, I put my name there on purpose. I don't really care about my name, but I put my name on purpose so my children and my grandchildren should know that their father and grandfather used to give charity even after he passes, so they will learn from him to always give as well. You understand? He's not doing it per se for the honor. He's never going to see it, you know what I'm saying? He's not. Yeah, that's coming, of course. Planting a seed, yeah, all these things. But he's telling you, this is a very important point that you brought up actually, because he's telling you all these things. Do your thing, do your part. Don't let it prevent you from giving or doing or this or that, from that kavanah of, it's going to get me gava, it's going to get me honor, it's going to get, do your thing. You understand what I'm trying to say? I'll give you an example. Then one time the Hafez Chaim said a story how there was a fire once. And the building was burning down. And there was a boy over there, young guy, and he had a bucket of water. And he didn't want to throw it on the house that was burning. So one of the people said, you have a bucket of water, why don't you throw it on the fire? He says, no, because the water is dirty. He says, so what? Throw it anyway, you'll save lives. Same thing with all mitzvot, right? All mitzvot, to have the pure intent that it's only for Hashem and no other alternatives, that's pure water. But even if it's not so pure, you're doing it, let's say, for example, to promote yourself or something like that, or for honor or anything like that. Do it anyway. You're pouring water. You're still doing something. You understand?
Yes and no.
Yeah, you're doing something. You're still doing something. Of course you're doing something.
You have ripped off that money and you're telling him give Sedaka with the ripped off money.
No, he's not. No, we're not saying that's a different Jack. That's a different thing. Now he wants to know a guy stole and a guy cheated and now he wants to donate. That's a whole different set. No, that's a whole different story. We're not going into that. We're going into where his money is kosher, where he didn't steal and he didn't cheat and he didn't fraud and he didn't all that. And now his intention is for honor, so therefore says still give. Is it best to do without intention of giving honor? Yeah, that's a higher level, of course. But every mitzvah is the same way. If I tell you, every day you're learning Torah, you're getting rewarded for that, and the reward is huge. If I were to tell you there's no reward at all, would you still be learning? Would you?
If you have for the love of the
Let's say I would tell you right now, you could make money. You could go out. No, not now. I'm saying, let's say you have a choice to go make money right now. Let's say, for example, right now you have a business deal. Right now you have a business deal. You're meeting with Walmart. You're meeting with big company names. Yeah, you're meeting with big company names. Right now is your meeting. Now you have a kviyud la Torah. Now the question I have for you is, if I would tell you you're not going to get with this hour, you're not getting rewarded for any learning. Let's say I would tell you no reward at all. So would you sit down this hour, or would you go to Walmart and make maybe $300,000 in that 1 hour? Now the test starts hitting in. You see, of course, why not? You're not doing anything, I might as well learn. Yeah, why not? Now I'm telling you, no, you have a challenge right now. You have no reward for learning, and you have $300,000 being made. What would you do? So a high-level human being, a high-level Jew, is saying, listen, if this is what Hashem wants from me, then this is what I'll do. I am losing $300,000. I don't care, because I love God so much more than if this is what He wants. Even though He's not going to reward me, of course He is. That I'm just trying to bring out the point. I'm trying to show you. You are. So every mitzvah has its challenges where it's pure L'Shem Shamayim. Yeah. Do you want to get on the level? Yes, you will get on the level. Do Shalol Lishma. Even Pirkei Avot tells us, we talk Shalol Lishma Ba'al Lishma. From the fact that you don't learn L'Shem Shamayim, it'll come L'Shem Shamayim. Eventually it'll come. Don't worry about it. Do it Lo Lishma. Don't worry about it. Do it Lo Lishma. I always tell you this story, and I'll tell you it a million times, and I don't care. I was in championship. I used to play ball. Be very, very good ball player growing up. And I had a friend. They called him Beast. His name was Stephen Esses, right? The guy, I'll never forget. I was 16, 17 years old. We hit the championship in the tournament. Okay? We hit the championship in the tournament. And I remember I was going swish. I was more like the swish, this, that. And he was going bank. Hit the backboard in. And every shot was off the backboard. And it's easy, all you have to hit the box. That's it. Hit that box, you got it in. And it was a court, one of those courts where it's like a perfect fit. Sometimes the backboard and the thing doesn't, it's equal exactly to the T. And every shot he bang. And I remember that game, I was going swish, I missed some, I made some. And he beat us. He beat us in the championship. I went over to him after and I said, Stephen, I felt bad, I lost. But I was like, I don't understand. Yeah, you have to go bank every time. You have to backboard every time. Show us some skill. Show us some action. What is this? I gave it to him. I told him like that. He took the trophy. He won the trophy. He says, at the end of the day, I have the trophy. You can't say nothing. I got the trophy. So I learned such a musad from that story, where I said, at the end, just do mitzvot. It's not the highest level of going L'Shem Shamayim, going swish. You'll get to that level. Right now, just do it. Hit the backboard, get it in, score, get the trophy. Hashem will still give you a reward. Just do it. It's not the same swish. It's not the highest level of reward because not totally L'Shem Shamayim. But the guy won't do the mitzvah if a bit otherwise. Who knows? Just keep on doing it. Eventually, you'll start going swish. Eventually, you get to your head. Like the Rambam says, you get to that level where, I want to get only L'Shem Shamayim. And I don't care about God. I don't care about Rambam. I don't care about anything but Hashem. And if this is what Hashem wants from me, this is what I'll do because I'm a soldier from God. And this is the highest levels that we can go on.